Hello everybody, welcome back again. So today we will be continuing on with the expansion of the lovely Inselstadt downtown area, and I started to kind of work out what I want to do for this area here, and so maybe we will focus on just this little part right here for now. I had to put in a roundabout because since there's so much traffic coming along this mini highway, it's all meeting here, and this area is going to be quite chaotic in the future, so a roundabout was probably quite necessary. This area it might even be more busier than the downtown area itself. And then just quickly, you might be noticing I added all these little connector roads. So for example, this one here, they can only turn left, so there's not going to be any interference from them going like a crossover like that. I need to adjust that one. But over here, like this one here, they can only go, actually I should fix that now. So they should be able to only go only be able to go left, and so just so it doesn't like cause a bit of an intersection, and because I want them to be able to flow through here quite easy, go around the roundabout and then go over to there. So I want it to be really easy, and so I added in this road here, which will kind of go up into this area that is kind of unknown. And then also off camera, I added in a highway connection here, but no one is using it yet. One van used it, and I added in this second road here, these roads here, and then I also added in this road here, and I'm thinking that this road will probably become quite busy because it'll be a really easy connection from this main road here down to these outer suburb areas. So this one has already 6 lanes, so it's kind of ready for the future. Oh yeah, and then I think I added in this off camera as well, and also this one, but yeah, I think I did. I added in just this little bit of a, I don't know, I just kind of filled it in. It was looking a little bit empty. It's, what is it? It's a mixture of residential, actually I think it's a mixture of a lot of different things actually. So we got office, I don't see any commercial. No commercial. What's this one? That's office as well. That's okay, they can go to this little shopping district here. And then I filled in this little part right here just with some, what would you call these types of buildings? Tenement buildings. Yeah, I was just kind of filling it in, and looks good so far. What else have I done? I don't know if you guys saw this in the last episode, but I added in a little pathway underneath the train just to kind of utilize that dead space. And there's also this pathway here going to the downtown area, and the bike path is being used quite well. The only thing that I'm not sure how I want to do it yet is all of these suburbs down here. I want to do a bike path that goes from the downtown down here, but I'm not sure how I want to connect that yet. So I'm going to kind of build the areas around first, and then implement the bike paths and public transport. So don't criticize me yet, because we have to actually get everything built first before we can do all of those little bits of details. So, and then I just continued on the train line over this road as well, just to utilize more space, keep it all compact. And yeah, so let's go over here. Still don't know what I want to do here. A lot of you guys are doing some great suggestions, but I just don't know yet. So this area here is going to be probably like medium density, like these buildings here. And for this roundabout, I might do kind of a mixture of commercial and office space, because it's a roundabout, so it's going to be quite busy anyway. So it's going to draw a lot of attention. So I might just fill this in quickly, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I kind of filled that in quickly, And I was looking at these buildings. Like, I like how they have the path. What am I saying? The pathways? No, I like how they have the seating there. So it's really nice, and I like that they have the walkways going underneath as well. So we have a lot of older style buildings here, and I made it really like mushed together. Like, that's really old style when they're mushed together. And then these ones are kind of mushed together. We have one big building, and it looks good, I think. So it's a mixture of commercial, but mostly office. And I think that's going to be quite an attractive piece for the city, if I'm being really honest. So a lot of the cars were trying to go straight down through here, and so what I had to do is, if we go to the road arrows, I made it so it's really annoying for them, so that it kind of forces them to use this road here. So if they do come down here, they actually have to turn right and then go up through this little road here, and then they have to come back down here. So just doing that little bit kind of made them want to go all over here. And so I want this to be residential, so I don't want a lot of vehicles going through here, so that's why I used that type of road there. In terms of the pathway, I do actually want to extend it down here, but because of the road type, there's no actual median, so I think I might have to kind of bring it through here. Might have to demolish this building here, but you can kind of go along the back of these buildings, maybe through here, and then kind of around, and then connect on through here. So it's going to look a little bit wonky. So I hope that will be okay. Or the other option is to bring it along this way here. I'm not going to do one up through here. I think this one going through here is probably enough, and this one will be good here because I can easily connect it to pathways out over this way. So this whole city is going to be really dependent on bike lanes. Like, there's going to be a lot of them everywhere, mostly elevated, if I'm being honest. I think I might just, so the bike path, it might just come straight along here and then probably go straight through the middle, and then it can stop here, and then it can I can do one that goes out to here, and then I can do another one that will go up here or maybe out here. So this will be kind of like a really interesting spot, and then I can easily connect one up onto there as well. Or I could even just extend the bike path up along there and not do it along there. So okay, so I'm just going to extend the bike path quickly. The first step is, where is the bike path that we want? Has anyone tried this bike path yet? Because I'm finding it's really good. It's really encouraging a lot of bikers or cyclists. The demand in the city statistics has gone way up, and it's just really good. And I'm wondering, has anyone else had the same effect on your city? So I'm just putting this through, and then I will adjust it. Okay everyone, so that is the first extension complete. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is the corner here. It's a little bit sharp, so hopefully it doesn't bother me too much. If we zoom out, like I think it fits quite well in terms of like the larger buildings and like blending over the road. And so we've got a road connection here, so it's kind of that wonky one, and then I put one over here. I didn't want to put one in the middle because I thought maybe we could do a nice park area, kind of like this one over here. So I didn't want to do an ugly connection, so I just put them right there, and then we're just going to leave it right there for now. So you can see that there's people using it already, or there was. Where did they go? Maybe they're just going to here. There's one person. Where's he going? Oh, no, he's going further. Okay, that's good. So people are using it. So the only downside with this type of elevated pathway is if I need to upgrade the road, it's going to really mess with the pathways. So if only there was a road in the workshop like this that had the pathway above it, that would be really, really good. So if anyone knows how to do that, please do it. Please, please, please. Okay. Okay, so back to this area. What do we need? So I've been neglecting education for a while. So maybe we can put in one of these fancy ones. Maybe, where can we put it? Let's just put it right there. Actually, turn off. I'm not going to do a big fancy area because it's an inner city school area, so we don't want it to be using up too much space. Put that one there. So that looks good. It's kind of like a big corner piece. Okay, college or university, I would do that later. Maybe we can put in a police station. I always forget to do these like basic things, if I'm being honest. We'll put that there and do a fire station right next to it as well. Why not? I'm not really fussed too much. And how is the health over here? We have one hospital. We have this hospital here, but why isn't it showing? There we go. So that is the main hospital, and then there's a what is it called? A medical clinic in there. So maybe we can slip a little one right there on the corner. And that just demolished the pathway, but that's okay because they can still connect right there. Okay. So I guess we just need to fill it in with more buildings, I guess. Actually, I should put a pathway connection over here because like this is going to be residential, so it might be really beneficial if we put it over there just so they don't have to cross the main road. But this building is kind of in the way, so we might actually put it down and let it demolish the building. And why isn't it connected properly? So we'll do it and then demolish it, but that's okay because we can put in a smaller building. And good, that can connect right there to that crossing. Perfect. So that's not too steep. No, it's okay. Okay, that is good. So let's put in some residential over here and make it look a little bit more classy. They do have an alright view, if I'm being honest. This area here, I'm thinking I might fill most of it in, but leave like maybe a tiny little, just this little tip as a park, but the rest of it will just be filled in. And then I think I might upgrade these buildings here to make them a little bit more dense, because like all of this area is going to be quite built up. And these ones are going to look a little out of place, and I think it's just realistic if they do get upgraded to these types of buildings. Okay guys, that is the park roundabout done, and honestly it doesn't really have any purpose, this park. I just wanted to fill it in and make it look a little bit more nicer than just an empty space. And so that's kind of this area done, but now I've noticed we have a bit of a car pile up issue right here. So why don't we try and fix this issue? So I already know that they are waiting because I told them to give way. So what I think I could do, maybe potentially, okay, so a lot of them want to turn right, so let's make it so they can only go left. So they have to first go up into the roundabout, and like if they want to go here, they can just go up around the roundabout and come back in, and like that's not a big deal. So maybe it's better if I make a stop sign Or the other option is, okay, let's try the other option. The other option is to make this lane only turn left, and then we can make these ones only be able to go into this lane, so they can kind of go at a continuous flow, which means we can remove that, and hopefully they should be able to just go. Actually, we need to tell these guys that you can't merge, so they can merge up on the roundabout, that's fine, but just not here. So you can see the traffic flow is already a lot better, so these guys turn left, which makes this lane actually free, and these cars turn into that lane and they can merge up here. So that should be fine. I'm guessing all of that car build up came from this road here. And as always, whenever we build a new district, the amount of cars is going to go really up. So there's going to be a huge influx of cars coming very soon. So there's going to be a lot of traffic jams, but that's just because they're moving in, not because of bad planning. And so let's have a look at the bike path. It seems to be going, well, this one here, everyone just loves this one. Like, even all the way back over here, there's like still so many people using it. Like, just look at them all. It's really crazy how many are using it, and it's crazy how far they'll ride. Like, people will ride from up here all the way down, literally all the way down to this area here, and that's how many kilometers would that be? So this is 2, so let's just say 2, 4, 6, maybe 6, 7, I don't know, that's pretty far. And if there's any hills, like, that's a long way to go, but I mean, it's probably a really nice ride. So this park here, I did it very quickly. Yeah, we'll probably fix that up in the future, maybe even just make these houses, who knows. So the really dense buildings stop at the shoreline here, so the other side will just be low density as it is now, and then probably starting from about here we'll start to go low density. But in terms of this space here, this could all be the same as this kind of medium density, and then probably like within this circle it's going to be all medium density, so it's going to be quite dense. How many people live in the downtown now? 5,314. Okay, well, I'm sure they're all still moving in. For some reason I really like this area, maybe because it's right next to the roundabout and the garden. I don't know, but this garden, it really has no purpose, to be honest. And why are they all going so slow? Okay, let's see if there's any other issues going on. How is the traffic flow overall? Let's have a look. It's still 84%, even though it's kind of red. It's still 84 is pretty good, if I'm being honest. I just like how the city is starting to come together. We have a lot of work to do, but I mean, I'm not complaining about that. And I updated the park just a little bit. I added in these 2 plazas. What is it called? The Park Plaza. 2 park plazas. And I extended the train, which I showed you guys already. And how many people are using the train, by the way? 132. Okay, so I was looking at how I want to lay out the train line. So there's the second line, which probably maybe cut down and kind of just go like down here somewhere. And then this one that goes out here will probably just go like around, kind of like around the downtown island, like maybe like to there. Maybe we could extend it out here more. And then there's the other one on this side, and I don't know if we'll really need that one because we're not going to expand too much out here. We could probably put like 1 stop out here, but other than that I don't think I'm going to expand too far out here because it's just really boring land, to be honest. But yeah, that's my plans for the train station, this elevated train station. And I think I showed you guys this area already. And yeah, doesn't it look good, you guys, don't you think? And the bike path is still not as used as this one over here, but I guess once I connect up this bike path to the downtown, like, or maybe just to this pathway here, this will be quite a shortcut, so they won't all have to go down here. So maybe this one won't be as busy anymore. And then the bike path, it'll probably go into 3 different ways from here. So it'll go down this way, it'll go up that way, and then either this way or through this this part right here, and then connect up to that one right there. So that is the future plan. That is all I'm going to do for this episode. They're saying there's a crime happening, but there's a police station right there. So most of this area is just residential buildings, tenements. Is that how you say it? Tenements? I never heard that word before. City Skylines. So we have a bit of a traffic build-up, but that's only because people are just moving into the area. So expect that for the next video probably, unless I just let it run. I might let it run for a little while. And yeah, so I forgot to update these areas and fill in these areas, but I might do that in the next episode. And I left this part here as just green space because why not? I'm sure it looks good having some open green space anyway. So that's all I want to show you guys. In the next episode, I think I might go expand this area here. I'm really looking forward to this area, like just extending the train line and just putting in more medium density buildings and just making it look really super compact. And yeah, so that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back very, very soon with another City Skylines video, and also the city review video will be coming out very, very soon. I have chose the city, but I'm not going to tell you guys which city it is just yet. So stick around for that whenever it comes out. And yeah, bye guys.